Twitch's API is being weird, so I'm hoping that you can see me, hear me, and still do stuff. It's a good thing I set my stream title and game earlier because I can't load my dashboard. So if you see anything weird that's not me, do let me know, or I guess just, you know, hopefully you can all chat. Yeah, hello. We are Thursday. I'm feeling better. It's been a absolutely crap hole of a week. But I am feeling better. Complete on my house tomorrow, which is just freaking scary. And I've got my moving vans booked, so that is exciting. Anyway, hello to, hang on, I saw a Leaky, a Vlad, an Ulkesh, and a Rainer, and anyone else who's lurking, and anyone who's stuck behind whatever Twitch is doing with weirdness with APIs today. So, like, my chat on my PC says we're still in shield mode. We're not. I think I ran ads. I'm not 100% that they ran. And yeah, basically. But we're playing Scholar Adventure Mystery of Silence today. It's a point-and-click game released on the 3rd of July 2026. We're just going for, hopefully, a slightly happier game than the one I picked for Tuesday, because that made me feel really, really sad. And I had anxiety and stress way longer from that. And yes, I know. What the hell, 2026? Like, what the hell, Grim Reaper? Seriously, can you stop getting the wrong person? I'm looking at the camera and you can't actually see me yet. It's like, there is only... I mean, you know who I mean. Stop getting the wrong person. Anyway. Right. Devilish Games, published and developed. It's an ID at Xbox game. Thank you very much to ID at Xbox for the code for this one today. It's also available on itch and Steam and Switch. That's what IGDB says. It may be available on other platforms. Price-wise, looking at $8.99 or £7.49. Mystery of Silence is a point-and-click adventure where William, a young writer in search of inspiration, enters an abbey shrouded in silence. I mean, that would be why it would be the Mystery of Silence. Yeah, no. What William finds within these walls is not just a story to tell, but a secret that should never be discovered. Okay, I turned down, because I turned up because she was really quiet, and that was suddenly very loud. Okay. Options. Okay, we could probably just take the thing. Auto advance off, because the sensitivity just on a little bit more. Just purely because I like reading the things, and if it's not voiced, the auto thing annoys the crap out of me. We might finish this one today. It's a short completion estimate. There are 11 achievements. They're all obtainable. And yeah, I don't know if anything's missable because they're not tagged properly, but oh, there seems to be two endings, so I'm hoping there's some sort of chapter select. Let's just have a quick peek. There are no posts about it, so yeah. Anyway, let's proceed. Also on the sneeze. Okay, so yes, so brain feeling a little bit better today. I hope everyone else is doing a little bit better. That's all we can ask. Far from civilization, surrounded by the open sea, rises an ancient abbey. Once filled with the monks' solemn chants, it now lies wrapped in silence. It's heavy as stone. Here, behind walls of secrets, begins William's story. A writer chasing the mystery that shrouds this venerable abbey. I was being really dramatic. Did you notice? Oh, good. there's a ferryman that looks like freaking death. That's not an omen. But yes. Anyway, hello everyone. Ow, my finger hurts. Hopefully everyone's just doing a tiny bit better than they were, say, yesterday. Or, you know, at least doesn't feel any worse. I mean, it's hard, I know. But yeah. Yeah. Gotta love it when you're doing load testing on something or someone else is doing load testing and you're like, yeah, it'll be fine. We scaled it to match yours. Yeah, we scaled the instances. We did not properly map the database connections and before it crapped out after 57 requests in a second. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. So yeah, so that's tomorrow's job. I gotta fix that. This is what happens when you try and get a whole production thing ready in 4 weeks. 2 weeks. It's just simple. You're still very tired and sore. You watch Trek. Focus isn't my deal. I mean, I get it. I'm guessing that means you can't concentrate to game, but heck, Trek is good. Is that Strange New Worlds? I'm still like 2 seasons behind that. Well, I didn't watch the last full season. I've not watched any of the new ones. I decided to rewatch Heroes in honor of Hayden. I know how I say her name, but I don't think that's how it's actually written. But yeah. No, the news has been really sucky. I was in the middle of a meeting yesterday when Leaky messaged me to say Tim Curry had died. And I just completely lost my train of thought because I was like, excuse me, what now? Dolly Parton, Tim Curry, and then Pete Cullen, who I didn't know, but I did look up and I know it, Optimus Prime. Not like a cornerstone of my childhood particularly, but, you know, still not the right person. You know, we've lost so many. I mean, Dolly Parton. Yeah, I mean, I know, fair for a lot of people, you know, Transformers, big part. I was more of a Trek slash the puppets, like Thunderbirds and stuff. That was more cornerstone of my childhood. And Herb Garden, and Trapdoor, random stuff like that. D'Artagnan and the Three Musketeers, which did not age particularly well graphically. I have no idea if the story did. I just couldn't watch the graphics. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah. Yes, exactly. That is exactly. They got the wrong actor from Home Alone. But yeah, Dolly Parton now, like, oh my god, that's like she's like a saint. I mean, you know, in as much as one person can be, that's, you know, a huge hole in the universe. She did so much good. But yeah. I've been trying to avoid the news mostly because it's just been sad, but you can't avoid it all. Oh yeah. Oh, like in like a fraction of her fingernail. You know. Like in an eye, yeah. She did more good in like with like one eyelash than, yeah. I mean, that's probably even being generous. You know, maybe like a fleck of dust. No, she was one of a kind. Yeah. So that is sad. I have been very sad, but I've also been very stressed. I am slightly less stressed because I got my moving van booked and I've ordered boxes and I have a plan. And it's a bank holiday weekend, so I have an extra day. Even if I've got to prep a bunch of tickets so that people can stop the API falling over while I'm off on Monday. But yeah, I can hopefully get 2 things done on tomorrow. Should help. But yeah. Anyway, a solemn night. Salt in the air, moonlight on the water. Actually, no, let me go back. A perfect night. Salt in the air and moonlight on the water. The perfect company to begin my adventure. Just the spark I need for my first great success. I've decided he's Scottish because I haven't done a Scottish accent in a while. And I know this is no shade on anyone who's actually Scottish. But it's my sort of homage to my northern roots. That must be my passage. That looks like death, mate. Also, moonlight on the water. And now I've got smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Stuck in my head. I know you're Scottish. That's what I said. This is not a mocking. This is just I like affecting a slight Scottish accent. My godmother's Scottish, and yeah, my mum's Geordie, but I can't do Geordie particularly well because my family never really had a Geordie accent except for my aunt. But my godmother and her family very Scottish, and I started affecting it. Oh god, like 6-ish years ago, 6.5, because I had a boss who was Scottish, and he just like triggered it when I was doing a thing, when I was doing lots of visual novels and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm not saying it's any kind of good Scottish accent, it's just I feel like I have Scottish ancestry, so I can pull it off without it being like mocking. Oh, I mean, yeah, Americans trying to do that, no, I mean, at least English for my sins. But yes, that is a boatman. That. All right. Tutorial. Press Y to open the inventory. Use the items or combine them. To combine or create items, select one, reopen the inventory, and select second item. Press cheese. No, okay, to access the options menu. Okay. And well, now we have more options, including save game. It's nice. Okay. Does that mean I have to remember to save? Anyway, boatman. This is giving me a little bit Monkey Island. And a little bit, did I just break it by clicking on the boat guy? Nothing's happening. It's going to be a really short stream if I break the game. Am I supposed to... no, it... Oh! Ah! This good man is waiting for me. I should give him the oboe. The oboe? Seriously? Are we not learning? This is the River Styx. A coin for the passage, is it not? It's like if your boatman's got a cloak and you have to, you know, give an oboe. That's definitely Greek mythology, mate. Did you not learn anything in school? Okay, this is very slightly delayed. Ah, maybe I'm supposed to press A, that's the problem. The boatman beckons William closer and motions it for him to open mouth. The coin imprints the abbey sigil upon William's tongue, an unsettling mark. Was this some kind of pact? Strange tea slingers? Mint, fresh, sharp, and oddly compelling. Ooh, bloop! A journey into silence. Devilish Games presents. Give the coin to the boatman. But yeah, so please take it as a loving tribute to Scotland rather than anything else. I just like to affect a Scottish accent occasionally. Sometimes I affect oh god, I felt like I was in Downton Abbey for about 3 months. That was ridiculous. I can't, for the life of me, do a consistent, like, any kind of American accent. I can do it maybe once, and then by the time the character comes back round, I've forgotten what I bloody did. So I keep it to, you know, I've got, like, sort of Cockney, you know, what's his face on Mary Poppins, the chimney sweep? Dick Van Dyke. And then, you know, my normal, various, you know, levels and various types of RP type ones, and then a very bad Scottish, and occasionally a bit sea captainy. But yeah, if I try and do anything that is supposed to resemble American, it just goes a bit wrong. I can't make my mouth do the mouth shape. And then I can't remember it consistently enough because short-term memory issues. So it is rather amusing. I attempted one with one of the visual novels I was doing with Jessie, and it was just like, it's gone, and then it came back, and then it went again, and it's just like, ah, for crying out loud. But yes. Have you stopped passing out now, Raina? Because that was slightly concerning, and you know, not something that you know, exactly. You're too far away, and you know, I don't actually know where you live, and therefore cannot help if you pass out. And I am concerned. You know, naturally empathetic, and also nosy. Oh, you're barely holding yourself away. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I mean, short term, sugar, little bit of a boost, but yeah, I'm guessing still healing is sapping all your energy, plus the meds, plus everything else. Not helped much, but helped a teeny bit of endorphin. Fair. Well, we will play a very silly point and click game, and I will make silly voices, and hopefully that will keep you entertained enough to be conscious so that you can get the little things that you need to do done, and then you can relax. Because I know you have to do medication and cream and stuff. So there we go. Exactly. So hopefully I can entertain you and distract you enough, you know, a little bit. Oh yeah, I mean I would, except that if I tried to go to sleep now, that I'd wake up at like 3:30 in the morning and I'd be absolutely shattered. And I kind of want to have energy this weekend because I really want to make a start on my packing, or at least, you know, viciously sort. Depends on whether the boxes arrive or not, but I can certainly viciously sort stuff. But yeah. How much longer, Portman? I can't get deep enough at the moment. A man of few words. Strange, isn't it? Place built for song, now drowned in silence. The irony is almost poetic. I believe the best stories hide where we least expect them. And this abbey, veiled in silence, promises exactly that. You can't. Sometimes I can go deeper, but I really can't get deep enough to do that any kind of justice. I need a ... button. I have a ... command, but I need a ... button that just says ... in various voices. Ooh, a random ... voice button. Okay. I should totally do that. But I will forget. Don't worry about me, friend. I'm well accustomed to life's turns. For what, after all, will a writer be bereft of adventure? Bereft of adventure. Ah! I have no voice training. Mostly I can get a little lower if I've got like a cough and it's like making me all croaky. But yeah, it's like I can't really talk. I can a little bit. I can't really talk too low. Like, I feel like I've got to shove my chin down into my chest and dot dot dot. It's like a really fake Santa. I don't know why I'm doing that with my chin. It's like. Okay. Alright, I'm being really, really, really silly. So yeah. Ah, they see the abbot lost his mind overnight. Oh. Oh, I'd love a do not mess with me, like, proper. I tend to go a little bit, like, supersonic. Especially if I'm stressed. Or quiet, which is not particularly helpful. The game looks so pretty. It's pixels. It's pretty pixels. Leaky, can you possibly add a to-do to remind me that I was talking about doing a dot 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 button with random dot 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 voices saying dot dot dot? Just cause, yeah. Please. You tried to avoid it as your eyes darken and your temper get. Ooh. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I'm trying to do silly voices and not really succeeding. And I'm like, I'm going to do a deep, deep voice with my chin in my chest because apparently that makes it deeper. I don't know why. I go white hot when I'm angry. Like, pure anger. I just feel, it feels white hot. That's the only way I can describe it. I don't know if anything changes so much. I've been so angry I've cried before, which of course does not, you know, reinforce the message that I'm trying to get across. I haven't done that for a while. I did that once at work. But yeah. Yeah. I mostly just like yell into the void or occasionally out the window at people making random noises. They don't care, it's London. You know, everyone's noisy here, but it doesn't help. And then I just feel really frustrated and sick from that. I don't like being angry, but I have no way of dealing with it in any kind of healthy fashion because I have not seen healthy anger modeled in any way. Yeah. I only remember doing it once. Wasn't in 13, 14, something like that. So a while ago. It could have happened before then. I don't remember it happening since. But my memory's a bit spotty. Does that. But yeah. I don't know how to deal with my emotions. I don't know how to talk about my emotions because I have no idea what I'm feeling. Or how to give them names, but yeah. 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 I can't let myself be angry around other people because I don't know what I would do. Because as I said, I have not seen healthy ways of dealing with anger modeled. So my brain has no other solutions and I don't want to do what I have seen being done. So I try not to get angry. Ooh! Yeah, I can't punch for toffee, so I'd mostly just damage myself if I tried to, like, punch door or something. I probably need to finally find a therapist, you know. Oh, wow. You know, I know this is not the right reaction, but that's really freaking impressive. um, yeah. Yeah, I should probably, like, find a therapist that knows how to deal with autistic adults who have no idea what they're feeling and need to create healthy pathways to deal with emotions, because I'm fed up of feeling randomly nauseous for absolutely no reason, and, like, just random physical feelings instead of knowing and how to deal with that. Because yeah. Do you believe in such tales? Do you think a place can wield that much power over the mind? Perhaps the true silence lies not in the absence of sound, but in the absence of understanding, in the hollow left behind by confusion itself. Seem our destination draws near. Ooh. That doesn't look very empty. There it stands, the Abbey. Imposing without question. As a solemn weep to its silence, even if the stones kept a vow. Yeah. Oh, and I try to do the same, but it's not healthy to not be angry sometimes. That's a normal human reaction. Or that's a normal reaction to things. It's just if you have no idea how to deal with it in a healthy manner, then it's scary. You know, I have been called scary. I am 5'6", and you know this. So you can see the thing. Um, you know, I'm short and, well, ostensibly or originally a woman, but you know, who knows these days? ah, and that monk over there awaits me. Okay, so we've got a forsaken well. Well. Oh, yeah, I haven't been scary in a while. An old well, long out of use, not a drop for names. Weathered rope, not the time for idle jest. But there is more than one loose end here. The flip? Why are you thumping me? Just wanted to pick up the rope. Wow, that's cool. Sorry, I just love how the mind boggles how hormones work. Mind absolutely boggles. Yeah. Also, that's cute. Yeah, I have inappropriate reactions to things. But yeah, redistribution of money. Yeah, I'm gonna get my hormones just fuck with my short-term memory and my mood. And I could do with an alt doing that. But you know, I was on the same medication since I was 18. I wanted to start HRT because perimenopause. The doctors instead prescribed me a different pill than the one I was on, which proceeded to completely undo all the good work that I've been doing with actually sleeping and my ADHD meds, and mostly just made me extremely angry. So that was annoying. And now I've gone back on my original meds. I'm still broken. So, yeah. We're having random conversations. I'm doing silly voices, and we are playing a point and click game, which you probably have already played. How are you doing? And also, that 3D printed the Switch plant is absolutely epic. You get medication frustrations. Yeah, I have so many medication frustrations. I really, 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 really want to phase out at least one of my meds, and I really want to go on HRT. But I need to wait till I move and can get a doctor that I can probably have like at the same doctor each time, because the problem in London is they rotate, and I have spoken to like 10 different people about this, and yeah, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, your piranha plant. Sorry, I couldn't think of the right word. I was just like, it was this. The plant it had a switch on it. Um, you should show Ricky, because he has 3D printer. But yes, yeah, no, I don't know. We're having random conversations today because I feel marginally better because I've sorted some stuff out. I still need to do a million and one things, but if I can get a head start on either packing or at least sorting this weekend, and actually maybe just take Sunday off and do nothing other than stream in the afternoon, obviously, and just like relax, because I've got whole of Monday to do the sorty stuff. I might actually feel vaguely human next week. Shock horror. And then my mum's come to visit for the weekend, so there's only going to be one stream next week on a Tuesday. Maybe Wednesday, if Jesse's up for swapping out co-streams. But yeah, and I've got a work thing, and then I'm moving. So yeah, September is going to be weird. But yes, as haunting, even its darkest corners hold a certain beauty. Right, we should talk to the— Stop thumping me! Greetings, good sir. Thank you for receiving me at this hour. I imagine silence carries more weight than words here. Dot, dot, dot. Oh, he's thumping. Right, okay. I thought it was like, you know, my heart was dying or something. A charming monk. It would be rude to keep him waiting. Do we go in then? Step into the abbey. Discombobulate. Yeah, I don't like the thumping. Beautiful though austere. You posted in my Discord. Thank you, go look in my Discord. Lady M did a really cool 3D print. And I thought of you. Beatrice is the name of the thing. Wow, that a majestic, imposing statue. She holds a spear tipped with a hook, but was clearly reinforced later. I can't tell whom is watching whom. There are marks on the floor that make it all the more suspicious. Oh yeah, it looks like it's been dragged, but also why is she holding a tuning fork? Gala Cantana, bolted shut, it will not budge. Ooh, what does it say? Gala Cantor. Not going to attempt Latin with a Scottish accent, because that's just asking for trouble. No doubt, the monastery hides great secrets. Thump! Stop! And thumping! Scriptorium! That's where the books is. It will not budge. Oh, yeah. Right, what's my genre for today? Third-person shooter. It's better than first person. And oh, boom. One may safely assume he was a figure of importance, the Count. red ribbon. I'm going to have the red ribbon. I got 100% chaos. Thump. Fine. I want to have the red ribbon. Let me have the red ribbon. Jessie! Hello! Looks like a tuning fork. There we go. As Abby's emblem, an object of devotion, it resembles a tuning fork. Yeah, I figured you would, which is why I was like, you should get the thing, because yeah, that's really cool. Ha! I got all the chaos today, Jessie. But you got the same genre as me. Apparently, with a person shooter. All right. Painting. Why? It's a rather unsettling painting. I cannot fathom it. I mean, it's unfinished. Maybe if I step back a little, like the top. The brushwork shows someone painted over it. Whoever it was, they did not know their craft. Unlike me, I write a first, occasional paint a second. You can see the painting. The faceless woman. Okay. Locked door. And a key to open this. Okay. Fine. Barred area. Chain blocks the way. Okay, well then we'll step into the bedroom. Okay, simple but quite cosy. Chandelier's rocking. A disturbing painting astride a monstrous fish, while another struggles, drowning to mount a second beast. The Knight. Books. A pile of old books. The Crimson Art. Okay, desk. An old desk where monks once kept their records. There is a small drawer, but it's locked. How thoughtful these monks are. They have left me a welcome gift and a peculiar letter. You have time to a writing quill. A timely gift, just what I need for my tale. Let's see what the letter says. Welcome, William. If you seek inspiration, come to our Temple of Stories, the scriptorium. Within its pages, answers await. Okay. Desk, small drawer. Okay. Right. You've missed a... Oh. Okay. I should visit the scriptorium. So you've missed my fake Scottish accent. I was apologising to Raina for my fake Scottish accent. Hit save. Right. Shall I drink? I decided it should be Scottish. I haven't done it in a while. Also, I wanted something vaguely more happy than the one I played on Tuesday, which made me feel really sad. And also slightly ill. A length of red silk ribbon, fair to behold, delicate to the touch. I shall keep it just in case. Yay, you obtained red silk ribbon. Okay, we might not need it, but I want it. Oh, aye. I have so many books. And I'm going to have my own library. Hundreds upon hundreds of identical tales. Ancient manuscript. This is to be fragment. The Count and Beatrix. Their tall towers rose against the starry sky while music echoed through the halls each night. Thrilling? I went to read The Count and Beatrice. Beatrice. A woman of strong will and noble heart could not fathom her husband's obsession with music. She fretted over him. In truth, he looked to her and no other. Hello, friend. I was invited here. You two are silent. Excuse me, friend. Right, I forgot they do not speak. Even so, I am grateful to admire their work. Ancient manuscript scrolls belonging to the same fable about the Count and Beatrix. This tale must mean a great deal to the city. ... Ancient work. It's flipping on its own. A book apparently full of blank pages. But they turn in their own as if the book itself were breathing. Maybe I can find a way to stop it. Why would you want to? Paint pot! A can of blue paint. It could be a use. Oh, okay. Dot, dot, dot. I shall use this piece of silk as a bookmark. With deft hands, William stills the book and marks it for good. It's not moving anymore. Yet it is nothing more than an empty stretch with the wheat. I could swear there are letters hidden in there. I cannot combine them. Okay, well then I cannot use that. Okay. Now that I look closely, they seem to be letters along with a symbol, but everything is blurred. Or perhaps they are not R's, but discreetly hidden. With a calligrapher's hand, William retraces each stroke. What is this? A message clearly meant for me. S-A-V-E-U-S. Save us. With a tuning fork with a freaking, whatchamacallit? It's like more like a pitchfork. Did I like Procession to Calvary? Have I played Procession to Calvary? I'm slightly behind on figuring out games this week. Is that a new one? Old one? You're asking me, so maybe I have played it, in which case I'm just gonna have a quick look when. Oh yes, I played it in 2017. Oh, I mean, that was really freaking weird. It wasn't. I gave it a 2 out of 5. It was short. Oh, I mean, nothing wrong with that. Is that Nephilim Game Studios? I mean, Omen's Eye and Stories Path of Destinies are all good. Sinless Seas is good. Why is that coming up? Yeah. So, you know. But that, I mean, it was a point and click. It was, you know. Oh, the Immortal John Tripped. Oh, I hadn't seen that yet. Oh, I mean, if it's a point and click, then I will totally play it and possibly mock it on stream. It wasn't my kind of like art style. I think that was the thing. But I play pretty much every point and click if I can. So do with that what you will. I don't tend to. It's no floof me. It's like crude humor and classic art. Yes, I know, but not a crude humor person. So if you like, it's because I don't understand the humor. It's probably where the problem was. But yeah, I mean, it didn't have a bad rating overall. I just didn't particularly enjoy it. But that's, you know, me. But as I said, I play all point and clicks, whether they're good or not. This one's fun. I just need to remember to press A if it's just sitting there. I like puns, yes, because puns are obvious humor. Though there was a meme today with a pun in it that I'm sure was a pun, and I don't get it. No, I just got it. It had present tense and a picture of a seahorse, and then past tense and a picture of a sawhorse. But I couldn't figure out what the word was, so I was like, it's a bench, a stool, seahorse, sawhorse, present tense, past tense. I like puns. I like wordplay. I do not like humor that pokes fun at people and punches down. And I have a tolerance to how much like slapstick, like Mr. Bean. No, he makes me physically in pain. And then you've got like Spaced and Black Books, and then the hospital one, which was I want to say Green Wing or something like that. That was teetering on the cusp for me. So, yeah. But that's British humor. Whereas with American humor, it's like, yeah, sometimes it's fine. I don't like The Office. But then I did quite like Community. Whether that was meant to be a comedy or not is another question. It was good to a point, and then it was painful. So yeah, yeah. You're still amused by a game you play with a Navy person called Commodore 64 Now that's funny. Yeah, I mean, generally I like British humor games more than I like anything else because I at least vaguely understand British humor, but even British humor can go too far for me. So yeah, but then, you know, that's statism. I'm not great with understanding when people are joking and being sarcastic, so it has to be really freaking obvious for me to find it funny. Or a pun. I love puns. But I'm glad I was trying to explain the meme, because then I figured out the meme and now I understand it. And it is funny, but I was looking at it going, I don't get it because I can't think of the word. And now I've realized what the word was. Anyway, I've seen this symbol before in my room. That's the clue I need to follow. Save us. Okay, well, we'll save. Okay. Oh, ancient manuscript. Just another identical copies. The Count and Beatrix. The Count, obsessed with music, spent an hour in his study composing melodies that delighted everyone, except his wife Beatrice and her maid. Huh? Okay. What was I thinking? Oh, I'm really pleased. I'm eating up stuff in my freezer and fridge, and I am so pleased with myself because I actually made something tasty out of stuff that was sort of leftover, rather than it being a bit of a disaster and me going and give. Okay, now I finally get to keep the rope. There we go. I'm like, I'm gonna get the rope because I'm surely gonna need a rope at some point. I don't remember seeing that symbol particularly. The headless person worries me. A head socket is empty. That is the Count. So he's headless and she's faceless. Is this Beatrice? Will and also who? Yes, I was very impressed with myself. I basically I did salmon and gnocchi. Exactly 1, 2. Haha. Ah, it's on the floor. The flagstone gives, and it bears a strange symbol. Maybe I can pry it up with a tool. I have a rope and a can of paint. I don't have a tool. Ah, but how did you try it? Because I pan-fried mine in butter. Salmon. So the salmon skin was lovely and crispy, and then gnocchi was really nice. And then I did a cream wine and lemon and dill sauce. Hook. How did you prepare it? Yeah, Muppet. With surprising agility, and climbs up and grabs it. I procured a hook. Because yeah, I mean, it's pretty meh if you just like, you know, boil it for 2 to 3 minutes in salted water like pasta. But it can be especially tasty if you pan fry it. Daisy was the first one to pan fry it for me, and I sort of, you know, need something to pull with. Okay, well then now we can combine the hook with the rope. You fastened the hook to the rope. I'm not trying to combine them. I was trying to use them. There we go. I mean, I put a bit of cream in as well because I had cream to eat up. I was like, I smelt it and I'm like, this is like 10 days past the date, but my fridge is really cold. And then I sort of stuck my finger in and tasted it. I'm like, well, it doesn't taste wrong, but I don't like the taste of pure cream. I never eat it on its own. So I was like, we will make the sauce and then we will try the sauce. And if it doesn't taste, no, it tastes good. But yeah, basically I had it frozen. I had like random bits of gnocchi frozen. So I just like, I defrosted them at room temp. And then I brought salted water to the boil, put them in there for like a minute. And then I used my slatted spoon to get them out and put them beside my salmon. And just sort of fried them in the butter on both sides and turned them, not too much butter. And they were really nice. And I was really, really pleased because the last time I attempted to do that, they either hadn't frozen or hadn't defrosted, and they sort of just fell apart, and it was kind of floury, potatoey mush, which was not pleasant. I would also maybe have it with like fresh spinach or rocket. Hang on, what do you call rocket? Arugula, or something green. With a bit of a snap, maybe some watercress. But I didn't have any green in my freezer, except for peas, which I didn't really want because they're a little too... It's the wrong taste shape. You need something sharper and... yeah. Twitch is having issues. Oh, I know. Oh, you grew it! You're all out. Okay, fair. Yeah, I mean, if you've got anything like, yeah, arugula or spinach or watercress or anything like that goes really well. Like having it as like a tossed salad or something. But yeah, no, Twitch is having issues. It's a good thing I set my stream title and game before I started because the dashboard hasn't been loading and I don't know, I think the ads ran. And yeah, chat was being, you know, vaguely odd with stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I was really pleased with how it went. I pan fried the salmon in its skin, so the skin was lovely and crispy, and put like parsley and dill and salt and pepper and stuff on, and yeah, really nice and fresh. So yeah, I would recommend. I don't know if I can reproduce that. You prefer rocket to arugula? Yes, but I was trying to, you know, remember the name of the thing. But yeah, hopefully next year I'll be able to grow some stuff like that. I will probably forget and then it will die, or I'll get one meal out of it and it'll, you know, go off in my fridge. But the act of growing something I can eat is always nice. Because I will have. And my dad's gonna help me set it up because he is a gardener. I am not. But I can vaguely follow instructions. Yeah, I'm thinking cooking stream. That is still sort of vaguely in the offing. I have a network port in my kitchen. Just haven't figured out the details. I need to move and then I need to get like other bits of furniture and stuff first and figure out how I'm streaming like video games. Also because I think that my lounge is slightly deeper and I'm going to be further away from the goddamn TV. But yeah. William heaves the nut, revealing a passage. As he does, the rope snaps and falls useless. Oh yeah, I got one installed in the kitchen, one in my bedroom, and one in the lounge. And then the end's going to my office where the internet is. I was like, that made sense to me. That made sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else, but it made sense to me. Because then I figured if I wanted to get like a TV and put a console in my bedroom, if I wasn't feeling great and wanted to play stuff from bed, then I can just plug it into the network port. I probably need to get some more network wires, some actual like Cat 6E ones instead of whatever old crap that I've got is probably kinked, but yes. I have uncovered a secret buried beneath centuries of dust. I mean, you found a hole. It's dark, but climbable. Okay, it's dark, but... Ah, it's dark, but climbable. Why am I... Okay, are we not climbing down it? Do we need to get a light now? Is that what you're seeing? Torch. Exactly what I need to light the way. Right. Okay. But yes. Well, I thought while I was getting stuff installed, why not? No, cables shouldn't be kinky. No, indeed. I had to find a cable when my laptop was having... My work laptop was having issues. It wasn't the network. That didn't help either. But I got it plugged into a double O into the power socket. The only one that works out of the two that I have, which I'm not going to need. But, you know, I don't like throwing stuff away unless it's actually broken. And then a USB-C connector network port, because, you know, laptops don't come with that ports these days. So, yeah. It's, I should disconnect it at some point. I should have got around to it. Okay, there is a ghost. No. There's an elegant head. Someone's head is gone? I shall take it as a sign. It might prove useful later. Well... No, but there's a thing. But yeah, I need to probably get some more cables. But for now, eerie, beautiful sound is coming from somewhere. Something is drawing me in. He keeps on making notes, but I don't know if I can open, like, the diary. No. Lever. Let us pull this lever. Wrong lever. Oh no, not wrong lever. Sewer gate. A pack barred gate. I shall find the key. Okay, let's leave the sewer. I need to label all my cables. I have my label maker out. I found it out. It is very dusty. I need to check that it still connects to my phone and actually print some labels for my cables because I really... Oh, did I just get out of the well? Dry and too dark to climb. Okay, oops, the tower. Oh! Easel. Solitary easel. A lucky witness to the night. A canvas is meshing, but here's a brush. And someone used it recently. The style of a thief. William pockets the brush. You obtained painter's brush. I mean, how rude. Well, they're keeping their vow of silence. But they're watching the tower closely. Does that mean we can't go in? High above, you can see the incredible bell tower. Honestly, looks a bit like the Eye of Sauron, right? Reminds me of a giant tuning fork. You know. Tombstones. Sodding sight. You keep on getting disconnected from chat, Raina. I wouldn't call it a cemetery exactly, but these stones are clearly graves. But yeah, the whole site's unstable. Yeah, I know. Ooh. Greetings, friend. Oh. Cochineal! That makes red. To the orchard, we're taking an apple. It's tempting. I'll keep it just in case. William rolls up his sleeves and plucks the apple. You obtain the apple of desire. Oh. Vineyard. Hundreds of vineyards, these monks know their craft. Shed, it is locked. What a lovely canary. Squawk. The other one has more spirit than size. Hello. Step into the winery. Let's lock. Squawk. Okay. Well, we picked up some things. But yeah, it's having issues today. I'm just glad I could go live. So we're just sort of going with it. Right, let's go and put a head on a statue. Your message failed to send. Oh, sorry, that sucks. The head fits, but as occasional sculpture, I can see it does not do so to perfection. Okay, so is there another head? Cochineal, apple, brush, torch, blue paint. I mean, that didn't fail to send. Sorry. But yes. It's not that no one's talking, it's that Twitch won't let you. No, it's all good. I'm just babbling. Can we maybe swap heads or something? The head rests perfectly upon the body and is a result of exact harmony. Statue of a woman. Beautiful little Beatrice. Ah, right, okay. So in which case, this one should fit on this one. Oh, it seems complete. Everything fits together as if it finally understood its destiny. Oh, something uncanny happens. The central statue in the corridor slid aside. Ancient statue of the abbot. Secret passage just opened. Something here is begging to be uncovered. Oh! Where am I? I feels I've been born to an unknown quarter. Oh. Sorry. I'm still tired. Just feel better. I cannot tell whether this is a welcome or a sentence. An old work titled A Melody of Silence. Curious. Is it empty or unfinished? On the right-hand page, Crimson Steve's blur and feed. They refuse to hold a single note. You obtained the Book of Scores, Melody of Silence. And a key. Oh, there's something else. Beneath the binding lies a key. I got the master key! Ah, my head's gonna burst. No. Oh! Y'all can hear that, right? That's easy. That's not occurred to me that this Abbey would need me more than I need it. All I know is I found myself in my quarters. Impossible as it seems, it was real. For there they were, the key and a book of music scores in my inventory. If I examine the book closely, I can see space for 6 scores. Perhaps once gathered, silence will yield its secret. And this key, it points the way. Master key looks like a tuning fork. Key is too large, it will not serve. I need something smaller. Okay. But will it serve in this? Yes. Now I understand. That's definitely an important key. The secret hall. True secret minimalism. No doubt this is the most intimate corner of the abbey. Nothing to do here for now. I want to throw shit down the hole. Does anyone else think sacred toilet or something like that? Or just me being weird? Let's go to the orchard. There was a shed thing. Oh, actually, no, there was another door in here. Stop yawning. It's annoying. It works not. Some master key. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping it would open all doors. But yeah. Anyway, this is fun. I'll probably have a break in a teeny bit if it'll let us run some ads, just because I need to stretch. No use, it's locked. I know, that's why I want you to use the key. Would you like an apple? Hmm. Looks like I hit the mark. Locked. Okay. It's not gonna work. Okay. Well, we gave the bird the apple. Can we pick another apple? No. Ooh. Let's try blue. Let's not go back. Maybe. I cannot combine them. Okay. Hmm. Oh. No. It won't let us do that. It is a toilet. I was not wrong. Didn't help me. We're barred by a chain. Okay, there's one more door thing down here. Oh. Can't just, you know, remember to use the light. Yes! Okay, that worked at least. Let's see what this place has in store. In this darkness, every corner looks the same. I lose my way easily. Oops. if I want. Just watch markers. Oh, really? Gonna be one of those. I want to be able to mark it with paint. That's what you should do. Remember where you're going. Endless turns, I found the exit. Phew, I escaped by the skin of my teeth. Ooh. Stained note. A thin wire with a note attached. Let me see what's written. To whoever finds these words, the sound makes me feel like I'm in my head, that melody from past still echoes. My madness grows within these walls. You obtain the score, Melody of Silence 5. It may be strange, but I'll keep this wire as well, as if it were gold. Turns my mind to the Carpathians. Armed with nothing but that thin wire, I managed to fend off a massive bear. White on the right hand, men's all. Another piece of the same story from the scriptorium. The Count and Beatrix. The maid, meanwhile, at the castle's hush, whispered to Beatrix had esquired at the Count's knights. It's how we drink and late to bed. This does not look like a happy ending. Ah, paintings and sculptures all veiled in old cloth. They may be of great worth. The question is why conceal them in this place? Art's crafted for the eye, not for the shadows. Woodley a cloth with a painting, I will remove it. The sure hand, William lifts the cloth and places it exactly where you retained old cloth. Well, as a portrait, it could be to the former abbot. He bears the ancient symbol of its mitre. I got a small pot of paint. I got yellow paint. The lever will open the door. Ah, we are in the bell tower. We can open the drawer with a wire. That's generally what happens with these things. Let's try yellow. Oh, I explored the canvas as one explores the self. Odd painting. Impressive, but something's still missing. Okay, so blue didn't work. We seem to have lost the... Oh, maybe we put blue on it. I don't know. Combine them. I can combine them. Okay. Well, another colour paint. But hey, it looks a bit better now. Oh wait, there's something on the wall. Oh, that was where the thingy was. Torch. Let's try this. As if I told the best story yet. Well, technically it was just a cub. It only wanted to clean it. At last, I've opened it. With almost reckless daring, William pulls the drawer open. You obtain a music box. Looking closer at the back of the drawer, another secret's hidden. You obtain the score. Melody of Silence 4. Yep, reckoning. Music box. cannot combine them. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick break. And yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes, hopefully. I got a bicket. I'm not sure what to do with the music box. I want to exit. And now I can use Scotch to make red paint. Okay. Can't use the music box with the scribe. I don't know what to do now. The fact that the sewer water is green is very disturbing. What's it trying to say? Hmm. Watching the tower for signs of something. Maybe the canary would like the music box? I'm a little bit stuck. Sorry. Just musing. Hmm. I'm clearly missing something, like, you know, you rubber chicken with the pulley. I think people are having issues with Twitch still. Something I could try, and that's see if I can use the music box where that weird note was. Sorry, I was just seeing if my Twitch stream stuff was loading, but I'm seeing everyone's a bit stuck. I got a message from Leaky going, "You read long." So I'm really sorry. Obviously it's not my fault, but because maybe that's where the handed statue thing is actually pointing. Go over here. Sound makes me home, so maybe we use the sound. There we go. We're going upstairs. Music. I don't make out the word music. The rushed handwriting suggests a healthy escape. Hasty escape. It looks like blood, but it's crimson ink. Resembles the robes from worn by the monks have been left behind when not away. May prove useful. Abbey robe. Another fragment of the seal of the Count of Beatrice. The Count, eyes heavy with sorrow, confessed that each night he composed a melody to renew his vows to Beatrice, who brought light to his heart. The Count intended no ill. That's the first thing to devote something so fine to beloved. Hi, Mr. Corners. Also, whoop. Oh, a GTA 4. Okay, why is GTA 6 making my stream? Beautiful views, the whole world feels alive at this height, and yet not a soul sends the world. Are we merely not thoughts imprisoned and unheard? Whoa. Might have happened here. Why is he naked? Though my voice falters here, my work will speak in my stead. I feel madness creeping upon me. These notes have seized my mind. The score? Melody of Silence 1. Perhaps silence eternal speaks most loudly of all. I should tell someone to get him. The man deserves to rest in peace. Can we stick a robe on him or something? Oh, no. The tower's great bell. It is vast, it must rattle the air. Where's the mechanism that's it tolling? Sure, it can be heard from anywhere in the abbey. The carving's one, yet the old symbol still shows. A tuning fork close to the ears. Okay, so I can't put it on. We've got 1, 4, and 5. Most of Twitch is broke. That is annoying, but how you doing, Mr. Commons? Netflix promotion must be shown on Twitch and more. Oh, okay. Okay. Visit the painting, ring the bell. Musical scores, riddle fragments. Anything to ring the bell? Congratulations on your steak. Now I'm sort of stuck again. Just gave me a diary page or what have you. Not actually anything useful. So, I had another thought. It's tired. It's sent. Yay. Hi. Six times the charm, clearly. Damn. Damn it, now I can get through. It's locked, but we have tuning fork. Looks like it works. Step in finally. Legend has it the two friars were walking. One looked at her in surprise and said, ... While the other calmly answered, ... Did you grasp the joke? No. I didn't get the joke. Trim up! We're gonna make bread. Take trims and die. Little the Count and Beatrix. The Count's quiet absences unsettled the rhythm of the castle were silence. Beatrix confronted her husband on a bitter winter night. Her voice unsteady, she pressed him to reveal his doings on those many absent nights. The Count is a peculiar fellow. Oops. Wow. Okay, that was just really interesting. Well, Mr. Arrival, I saw you digging outside. What might your name be? I know nothing of you, nor do I need to. My name is William, merely a visitor. I do not mean to intrude. I think we could have come to worse ends than the simple here. I see, then I shall attempt a sin or two. Good day. Your clothes tell me you're Solomon? Sharp lad you are not, are you not? What has drawn you to this deathless corner? I am a writer. It's actually my first great story. I've already found more than I expected. Take a jug and pour yourself the finest cider around. Brew it myself to an age-old recipe. Go on, lad, help yourself and tell your tale. How do I serve the brew? Here, where sense and speech are scarce, each syllable matters. What lock is safer than a sealed mouth? I have a word the foolish call magic, and it makes the cider flow. I get it. A word is a key, and you will not hand it over. Ha! Tell me, young man, what's in the brew? It's a very complex recipe. Big banshees and the finest apples, then crush them and leave them to ferment. 20 minutes later... That's about it. Quite impressive and instructive, especially the parts involving the eyes. Are you eating? Before you stands the finest feat this cursed land can offer. Cod omelette, still carrying the scent of the sea you crossed. Steak, bloody and honest, like the truth few dare to chew. Aged cheese from distant lands where the sun never sets. Walnuts that crack like bones under the snow. And in that mortar a few berries I suggest leaving touched. Right then, see you later. Final cast. Fast shut, its mechanism lies beyond my understanding. But he did say we could take a cab. Jugs. Precisely what I need. Okay, so... walk to the barrel room. Wow, that is where the devilish brew gains its strength. The atmosphere's foul and my mind feels unsteady. That's what I own ever since I have. Hey, Howard. Each containers mystery by the brew store. I can't see any way. Maybe a secret. Hocus pocus. Alakazam. If you desire to speak, bring me something worthy of my time, not mere words. Okay, what would be worthy of your time? We don't have much. Got a key. No. Okay, how do I set? More stable, that's good. So Sir, may I ask you a few questions? What's going on in this abbey? I can't tell you much. You may understand words are scarce around here. The temple was the old abbot's gift to us. Above all, a gift for our ears. One day everything changed. Our curse arrived. The silence. There's a corpse in the bell tower. ... Once again, damn curse hanging over us. How'd you manage to get there? I have my ways. I mentioned my trip to the Carpathians. Shut up. Not time for tales. I must go. I must warn you. Mind what you do around here. I've buried more than one fool here. I had more questions. "20 minutes later." So, just don't stand. Reate in pace. Here the monks take their final rest. Got red paint now. Do the thingy. Painting. Then I might call it. I'm getting a bit tired. Where's my brick gone? I've lost the cochineal. Great. Did it break? I had red. Because it said, let's try red. Did I put it down? Did I use it on something in the thing? Or is the game just slightly wonky? Has my blue disappeared the same as well? Hey, Bilius. Okay, I think I'm just gonna call it a night then. It seems to have slightly balked. Maybe, or I'm just being really silly. No, it doesn't let you. Anyway, I'm tired and my brain's not functioning, so I'll pick this up again offline. Scholar Adventure, Mystery of Silence. Thank you very much to ID Xbox for the code for this one. Yeah, I'm tired. I'll be back on Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to be playing. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. Reasonable suggestions, not silly ones. Otherwise, Twitch seems to have sorted itself out, but I can't really do any more, so I'm going to bid you good night. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel on Skype. Thanks for being. Bye.